This is my digital resources analysis presentation for RDG 5.0 Module 5. So my first resource is Seesaw, and Seesaw is a really good website that teachers are using right now during this virtual learning time. Teachers can post assignments or announcements to individual students or as a whole class. So there's gives the teachers some flexibility about with what they can do on this website. Teachers can also communicate with parents and families through the messaging feature. So I'll show you what that looks like. So go ahead and log in. And another really cool thing is that as a co-teacher, I get access to not just one classroom, but several of them. So you'll see I have access to 8 different classrooms here, and all the students are included, which is really easy for me. So I can contact students directly or send them individual posts. You'll see here, so we're in Miss King's first grade class. You'll see here that students can upload their assignments. They can view teachers' posts and uploaded activities. Students can also respond to each other's assignments and posts. And they can do this not just with text, but with audio recordings, which is really great for those younger students who don't know how to type or spell words out completely yet in full sentences. Let's try a different one. So go to maybe an older classroom. So we have 3rd grade here. So here you'll see that a student has uploaded their assignment for a word search puzzle. And then you'll see that this student responded to his classmates. So it's a really great tool for students to view each other's work and also respond to their teachers and still have access to what they're doing in the classroom. The pro is that it's quick and easy to use for teachers. I would say the con is that students have to learn how to use this website with parent help first, especially the little ones. So it just takes a little longer for students to understand how to use this at first, and it's also on the parents' responsibility to help their students, because right now the teachers don't really have a way to communicate with their students and teach them how to use this resource initially. By now, most students know how to use this, so it's become a lot easier. Now, my second resource is Talking Points. So Talking Points is a really great communication resource that teachers can use with families through an app that they can download on their phone. So they'll receive messages directly through their phone. And it allows teachers and parents to communicate without using their personal numbers, which is really important if you want to separate work from your life. So we'll log in and see what it looks like. So you'll see here that I have my students and my recent messages. Here's my classroom. These are all my different students, and you can see which parents are using the app on their phone and which ones are receiving it directly to text. It's also really easy to contact people. So if I want to send an announcement to everyone as a whole, I can click on this. If I want to send an individual message, I can click on send a message. I'll select the recipient and then write a message and send, and it's that simple. The other really cool thing about this is that it gives teachers the opportunity to communicate with families who primarily speak a language other than English. So that's the real reason why I use this, is because most of my families who are using this app don't speak English as a main language. They speak a different language like Spanish or Somali. And the other cool thing is that if the parent doesn't have the app, it can go straight to text. The con is that if teachers or parents don't check the app, then they can't view the messages received. So the ones who are using it on their phone as an app, if they don't check the message, then they won't see what the teacher sent. And then the other thing, of course, with most digital translations is that it doesn't translate accurately. But it's a really good communication tool. My next one is twiddler.com. So Twiddler is just a free online resource for using a whiteboard. So you'll go to twiddler.com, you'll see this, you can click on go. And then you'll get to this site here. The really cool thing about this is that you can invite someone to collaborate with you on a whiteboard by using this link here. The con is that you can only use this for 30 minutes at a time. So, but you can draw just like you would on a whiteboard, which is a really cool tool. And then you can undo everything or erase. You can also upload images and draw directly on the image. So it's a really great tool for playing games. So I'll show you what that looks like. Let's go here. I have a saved image. I'll click that. This will clear the page. Click OK. And it'll bring up your uploaded image. And then you can draw directly onto it. So let's say that, let's make a shape. Circle shape. Choose a student's favorite color. Let's say it's blue. And they roll the dice and they get to the word cute. So I'll just make some kind of shape here, and that will be the students. So that's how I've been using this website. You can't really see the whole game, so I'll make it down to 75 so you can at least see most of it. The con is that it's a little clunky, and also if you use the eraser feature, it erases everything, including your board game or uploaded image. So I'll show you what that looks like. It'll just erase everything. But to save that, you can just click undo, and there you go. And yeah, the con is that it's only available for a short amount of time. It's a little clunky, but it works, especially right now in the digital space when we can't play games in person. My next digital resource is this online notepad. It's a free notepad, and it's super easy to use for people who are not very tech savvy. And I chose to showcase this resource because right now a lot of students are doing online learning on a Chromebook. They don't have a way to get Microsoft applications like Word. So they can use this to type up notes, save it directly to their Chromebook. And I've been using it as a way to show tutors how to work with students on how to split up multi-syllable words. So you can just type up anything. For example, we have the word frequently. Then the tutors would separate the word frequently. And then this could show the students how to split up the words that are a little longer. There's also a maximize feature or a zoom in. It makes the words a little bigger, but it's not working right now. And then, of course, the site saves what you typed up last, and you can save and download what you've typed up to your file. So if I click out of this, I will first copy, and then I can close it, open a new tab, and then type it in, and there you go. It saved my notes from the last time. The con is that it doesn't give you a lot of options, so you can see that it's set in one type font, and it's not as great as learning how to use the drive in Google Chrome. So it's definitely not a permanent fix or a permanent tool that students should be using. They should be learning how to use the drive in Google Chrome because it's a lot easier to save files and to type up things and save them to their computer. And then my last digital resource is language learning with Netflix. So language learning with Netflix is my top favorite language learning resource. It's a Chrome extension that allows the user to analyze subtitles in any language available on the website. So first thing you'll do is you'll go to this website, download the extension to your browser, and then you'll see that I have it here already. It says LN, that's a little logo, so it's on my browser. We'll go to Netflix, and then this is The Room on a Broom. It's the book that was turned into a movie. So I will first change the language features. So we'll go here. I want it in Spanish, and I Spanish audio, Spanish subtitles, and another really cool feature about this is that you can have it so that it automatically pauses playback at the end of every subtitle. So that's what we're going to do here. And then we're going to open up a bottom panel. We're going to play, and you'll see how this works right now. So we're going to press play.
Cómo ronroneaba el gato y la bruja se alegraba.
Okay, so you can see that it automatically paused at the end of this subtitle, which is great for people who are learning Spanish because now you can hover over the word. It'll show you the translation in English. And then if we click on it,
Como.
It has an audio feature that tells you how to pronounce it, and it has the definitions as well. You can do that for all the words in here. You can also stop and look at the grammar, phrases. So yeah, it's a really great language learning tool. So we'll check it out again.
Mientras la escoba volando por el cielo los llevaba.
Okay, and then you can choose a word that you don't really know. So escoba means broom. We'll click on it.
Escoba.
So yeah, just a really cool tool. I would say the pro is that it's really easy to use. Didn't take long for me to learn how to use it. The con is that it's great for watching an episode or movie you've already seen. So I would not choose this particular movie if I was learning Spanish and hadn't already seen it in English, because otherwise you're pausing a lot and you're not really enjoying what you're watching, and it doesn't make the language learning that effective. But these are all my 5 digital resources, and that's the end of my presentation. Thank you.